the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Ready. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Ready. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Liking, hey, please.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Seems like there were some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the Saints' 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
16 yards.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gainwell will score. Touchdown. Still.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken at the 17. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On the jump. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. Look, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. This will be a Saints 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. From the 32 now, is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run with Gainwell. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. On first and 10, it's Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 7 yards pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Cowboy 80.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try and run it here with Warren. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Ready? 69 blitz. Ready? Mustang 19.
Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. Touchdown.
Number one rule of throwing the ball out to the boundary, Mike, you can't be late with the ball, because when you do, that's exactly what happens. Corner does a great job breaking in front, catches it in stride, and he could have just walked into the end zone. There was nobody in front of him.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 14, Saints nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. now a 1st and 10 from the 38. Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 12th touchdown of the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 15 yards through the air. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A carry here for Lawrence. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for us.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's out wide to Warren. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 38-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready? Gotta be lying. Liking 18.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Forced to his right, taking off. 1:56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Here we go. 60 back, press all 80. Ready?
To throw, here's Willis. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Willis now to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 30 yards.
18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
Willis now to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Throwing, Willis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Hey. 60 Bison. 6.
Willis to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Forced out wide. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Saints are back within a score. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one grabbed by Austin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. But it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
Warriors 70. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Gonna air this one out. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Willis.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
70.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He works free. Right side. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Saints 10. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. Panther him up, Cougar 19.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So you take a look at the clock. At this point in the third quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain possession and just make sure at the end of this drive, you come away with points.
He's going to look downfield once again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to complete. Those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
17 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Saints, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down,
Willis.
New Orleans.
On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
40-yard line.
Ready, let's go.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
15-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That is T.J. Watt getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Here we go.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lanes close quickly. Here comes third down.
5 yards
To throw is Willis. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
70 Lions.
They'll run it right here with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They run on the jet sweep, and that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throwing now on third. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They have very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Drive will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Willis.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now Willis. That one's out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
60 by 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. They run with 1. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now from the gun. That's out wide to Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Right back to Warren again. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the ground, this is Warren. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
A run with Gainwell. Into space. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Warren. And And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Second and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
11-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Wallace. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned to the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes